What's up, y'all? It's been down put. Today we're here with Monster Mike Fishing.
What's up, guys?
We're gonna ask him these questions, basically doing an interview. So first question.
Yeah.
What got you into fishing?
Well, my dad got me into fishing when I was like 3 years old, and his best friend had a canal in his backyard. So I grew up always, every time when we went over to his house, I was always fishing in his backyard, and I just got hooked ever since. So ever since I was 3 years old, my dad got me into it, and I love it. I just love the outdoors, finding the peacock bass. I've been born and raised 33 years peacock bass fishing. Started early. Oh, look at that monkey.
Yeah, what does your name come from, like Monster Mike Fishing?
It's funny because I used to do cage fighting. So when I was doing a little MMA, I was a wrestler in high school, but I did a little sport. So my name was Mike Monster when I was doing it. But then I hung up the sport. I said, that's it. I was working with my dad 9 to 5, but I started posting my fishing, doing what I love, and that became my job. But it's just pretty cool that people like my fishing and stuff. So that's how it started. So Mike Monster was when I was fighting, but when I started fishing, I just flipped it to Monster Mike, and then that's how it started.
Tell me some of your most fishing accomplishments, like the biggest fish you've caught, or
I caught like a 500-pound Goliath grouper, and that actually made it on TV. Yeah, because it was like, I don't know how to swim that well, and then the big grouper almost splashed me and took me under the water. But
your feet. Bro. Get him, Mike. Get him. Dude, that thing's huge.
That is a big fish.
That's a 500-pounder. That's a good 450 or so. Hold on, he's gonna go again. He's gonna go.
Hey, watch everything here.
Guys, that right there is my personal best fish. And
You're floating. You're good.
No!
You're floating right now. Now hold on to the fish. He floats. There you go.
No! Give me! Ow! Ow!
that was pretty cool. But other than that, just fishing, I just have fun in all my videos, and a lot of people watch them, and I love it.
what are some skills or basically skills that you need to fish?
I just shoot, that I gotta think. Well, technique and skills, just long as you learn how to cast, put the finger on the line, open the bail, cast, have the bait out, waiting for the bite, just being patient out there, and yep. I don't know if that even answers a question, but
How do you stay up to date with the fishing gear? Get the newest stuff?
we got some fishing companies that sends us fishing rods and reels to help us while we're guiding and getting content on YouTube. Here, Brian.
Yeah.
That's Brian, the CEO right here, the
What's
man.
up, y'all? How you doing?
Yeah.
Just Monster Mike's sidekick over here.
Yeah, we're doing a little interview.
Nice.
Alrighty. That's Brian, y'all. He films all the YouTubes and more.
How do you target specific fish? Do you use certain baits?
Yeah, so if it's freshwater, I'll use live shiners or stuff that the freshwater fish usually eat. But if I'm doing saltwater, then I'll use the live shrimp and live mullet, or even artificials work. Depending where you're fishing, what type of water you're fishing, you just go from there, and yeah.
How important is it to understand fish behavior and patterns when you're trying to catch them?
You gotta know the seasons. You gotta know the seasons of what they're eating. So if it's really cold, the fish are usually on the bottom to stay warm. So sometimes you gotta fish it a little different, a little slower. So you just gotta see what kind of season it is. Oh, if it's hot outside, the fish are probably on top of the water, cruising. So, but yeah, it all depends on the weather, the time of month, the season, and then you just take it from there.
Specific fishing destinations that you would recommend for avid anglers looking for unique experiences?
I always like to tell them, just start off with the local little ponds and canals around your area, just start off with that, you know, get the feeling of the fishing and stuff, because you know, once you get to learn what's near your area and you figure out those fish, then you can take it on to, you know, the bigger and better fish in the salt water and stuff like that. But I always say, like, if you have any canals or lakes, just see if they got some fish in there, and that's it. Just try it out.
I have one more question.
Get some good practice in.
How do you tie a uni knot?
Uni knot? Oh, like line to line?
Yeah, because
So yeah, so first you just get the leader line and the braided line, then you connect it together. But then first you get the clear line, you make a loop, and then you do a few, and then you pull it. Then you get the braided line, you do a loop, do a few, pull it, and then when you pull both, they'll come right together, and they'll be locked in.
like to tie on the bait.
To tie on, yeah, to tie on a leader and a hook. Yeah, let me see, is it right here? Yeah, so it's right here. So we connect the braided line to the leader, because when you have a leader, you get more bites too, because it's like clear in the water. I believe this is called a uni knot too, or uni to uni, double uni. And then I just use a regular, you know, you go through, twist, 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 go out through the big hole, go out through the little, hole, and then you just tie it. Alrighty.
Alright. That's the end of the video, y'all. This is
Hey.
Ben Davenport, Monster Mike.
Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you give him a subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Woo-wee. We're out.